Hello, this is Matthew Christiansen, sharing with you my Tech202 development project. So for this project, I put a lot of thought in how I could be very creative and also incorporate civilization into the structure of my project. So to do so, I decided to devote quite a few hours to a subject field that I quite enjoy and that is very creative based, and that is to create a game. What I did for this game is I created a whole new world that kind of fits the collaboration of all old worlds with a few elements of fun and fantasy and those kind of things to add a certain element of enjoyment and creativity to the process. So for this project, I did quite a few image edit type things. I loaded sounds. I went through and found specific backgrounds that match eras of civilization that will go in order, as you'll see when I walk you through the game itself. I also created paths of a somewhat random or somewhat fixed nature to fit some of the elements of challenge in the game. I created fonts, and then I created objects, which is really just taking those images and doing some deep programming so they move in certain ways, they can end things. At one point I even had to use certain elements of Java coding to do this. Anyways, as you'll see, the real key of the game is to encourage creativity, and it took quite a bit of creativity creating it. As you can see, I've developed many objects and, well over 20 different rooms, which are basically different screens, levels, areas where you can find different elements of civilization displayed that you will travel through in a creative way. Alright, now it's time to show you what this looks like. Here's the game. Okay, so as you can see, here's our menu screen located in Florence. All sorts of fun can build the options you can give up to play prepare to start your adventure. Start your adventure. This box comes up and says your objective is to find the easiest or most creative way to the metal without popping. Use the arrow keys to move around. So as you can see, we start moving and we can't stop. We hit one of these walls, we pop. Start over the room. So we'll go over here and do this mode. Your objective is to find the easiest way, which involves a great amount of creativity, to the metal without popping. Use the arrow keys to move around. And now you'll see we'll travel through different venues, starting with the Middle Ages, working our way up through all sorts of eras, ordered kind of following the book, really. Here we are in Florence. It's a little bit more difficult, and once again, pretty straightforward, easy level. But then you get to the Baroque period, and look, there's all the crazy decorations moving around. It's like the Baroque time. So as you can see, those are really just a distraction. The fastest way for this level is to just go around the distractions or decorations. And then it brings us to our own Washington D.C. By far the hardest level. I'll just try twice because it's so hard. I don't know if I can make it. I don't want to use too much of your time right now. Oh, that was close. There we go. This is possible. I've done it before. It's just really, really difficult level. Anyways, as you can see, our metal counter goes up to quite a bit of programming to set that up. Also, I set up an if statement, so if you have 4 medals, you click this button, and you can get it. If not, there's not enough medals. So, 2 players, pretty cool feature of this game. You can race your friends, go around the objects that all have different capabilities, and get more medals. Speaking of the objects, you'll notice there's boxes, circles, some of these things. Took a lot of creativity in the development of what they look like, drawing them, and how they move. Which then brings us to adventure mode. Adventure mode is the real creative emphasis on this game. Not that the other parts aren't, because other parts are very creative also, but this mode is all about finding your way through a gigantic maze and learning to overcome obstacles that change throughout the course of the game. As you can see, I'm going the hard way through this, but maybe if I was more creative, I'd just, come around this bottom or something. Anyways, there's a lot of different paths. You can see that place you're in from up here. Down here, there's all that space I could run around instead of going through the middle of that meteor field and making it so hard. As you get farther into the adventure mode, once again, I'm only tried twice. If I die again, we'll end this video right there. Try a more creative way through these meteors. Just going down around the bottom. Putting a lot of the headache up there. And then, as you can see, as you get along, there start to be faster moving circles. And yes, dragons. Took a lot of creative elements to build dragons and some of these faster circles, so they had to make paths and all sorts of things to design where they go. It was a lot of fun though. And then as you see as I go along, my development skills get a little bit better, and the level gets a little bit more difficult because all sorts of crazy things start to happen. Let's keep going through this and see what we can get. Alright, we come down here, and wow, now we got big dragons and big block boxes and all sorts of big things. And the secret to that is just don't get tangled up with them. That's the real smart way of going through that rather than doing what might seem more natural. And there you have it. I hope you enjoy it, and that's it for you.